Time for some title permutations. Not title permutations, just permutations who can make it through to the next round or not. Group A right here, it has the simplest permutations out of all of them. Everyone has won once, everyone has lost once. Akko will fight Green. Alkus GF will fight Random. If Akko beats Green, Akko makes it through, Green does not. If Green beats Akko, Green makes it through, Akko does not. If Alkus GF beats Random, Alkus GF makes it, Random does not. And in reverse as well. Just win and you make it, lose and you don't. In case of a tie, which is very rare, but possible as we saw in round 2, then tiebreakers will actually come into play. Let's get started. First match. Free battle. 2 players. We're going to play in Courtyard Coliseum because I randomized these ahead of time to save a bit of time during the stream. Let's find out if anywhere today we're going to Magma or Stargazer Coliseum because we've not been there yet. Akko and the legendary dragons versus Green. That will be the match we're looking at. Hello Akko, welcome. You just made it in time for your match. We're starting off with you. We're gonna find if you make it through to this final, to the final 8. You lost the first match to Random, but you came through really nice. I think it was a 4-0 win. You got a 4-0 win over Alkus Jeff, so still good chances here for you. But can you beat Green, who got a win over Random? Dragons versus Plant Life. Tough one to call, but Akko may have the slight lead. And actually only 3 of them are grass type. There's a bug flying, there's a steel psychic, and a dragon ground. Thing is, both are now weak to Ice Ball. A lot of them are weak to Ice Ball. The only thing on Green side that isn't weak to Ice Ball is Bell. And the only one that isn't weak to Ice Ball on Akko side, well actually it's 2, it's Pearl and Tobo. Let's get going. Hasn't Green been in this Coliseum before? Yeah, Green faced Random in Courtyard Coliseum as well in round 2. I have it written down on this piece of paper. Ah, I forgot to start the timer. Timer go. I'll just add like 3 seconds at the end if I remember. Alright, let's get us started. Whoever wins this gets through to the next round. And whoever loses doesn't make it. Are we going to see Ingrain? Are we going to see Akko? Are we going to see a turn 1 imprison? Because that will be used. False swipe from Arias. Just a bit of damage to move the 1 KO, but at this HP, at this power, we'll make it anyway. Skill swap, which is better for Blossom almost certainly. So that Blossom now has Levitate and can dodge ground moves. I think it's Chlorophyll, probably? Ooh, Sweet Kiss on Latias. That's a pretty nice move considering it hit. Not sure what the ability was on Blossom, but we can check actually once turn selection starts, because in a free battle you can just see what the opponent's ability is. Absorb, it's a stab move. Powerful, yes! It's almost no damage, but it's something. It may matter in the end. It was Chlorophyll, so would the sun be set up by Sunny Day? Because that's the only way it's going to happen. Then Latios will be at double speed. But otherwise, it's Blossom that actually got the advantage out of that skill swap. Because they now won't be able to be hit by ground moves, which are a lot more common than just Sunny Day. Woodhammer is very strong but 4 times resisted. Bit of recoil towards Latios. Latios hit itself. So that's not too bad of a turn so far for Green, but it's only small damage. Loads can still happen. Dragon Pulse on the dragons. There we go. Arias down to half its HP. Half the max. Blossom with the stat moves. It might be resisted, but it's still a stat move and it's still decent damage. It's already out of confusion. Ooh! From 4 times resisted to 4 times weak, and the crit. Young Mega's out of here for the rock throw. Aqua takes the lead. Aqua going from not good to very good in the chat. Adios with Psywave. Misses. And Blossom's stuck in Pedal Dance, which is decent, but nothing great. Yeah. 2 or 3 turns fatigue is imminent, and it's not now. We've seen a lot of those 2-3 turn moves go 3 turns. Time for double grass type. Here comes Gracidia. Adios is almost down, so with another Pedal Dance coming, that might be enough. Adios does get at least one more move, though. I was hoping, well, not hoping, would be interesting if it got recovered, but it got Iron Tail and it missed. Judgment! We didn't get the announcement. Well, I guess it wasn't taken out. I love that announcement. Like, Judgment has been dealt. Such energy, such power. Yeah, shaming bouncing with those tiny, tiny legs. Of course. Oh, not quite. Here comes the fatigue. We'll have to hope that the bounce went towards Adios to get that KO. Or if Blossom just goes through the confusion.
Latios still can't pull off a move. Latios starts to attack, but the target
Adios almost taking the L there. Yeah, but it doesn't have an L. Bounce took it away, took it out though. Like the L was purposely taken away from it. Or something like that. I don't know why that was decided. Bounce does get the kill on Latios though, so the score is down to 5-5. Block! Oh, Latios can't switch now manually. Oh, that's bad, because that never happens. Spiderweb and Block are as good as Splash in this tournament. Because it's not allowed to manually switch. Right, Aqua's third Pokemon. Here's Snack. I was about to say Rayquaza, but that's what I would call Rayquaza though. It's Snack. Snack, kill him! Let's see if Snack can kill him. Latios first. Stealth Rock. Alright, 1/8 of damage to the next 3 Pokemon, but that changes depending on their type effectiveness of Rock defensively. Well, Sleep Powder on Snack. Snack's not gonna get to move. Let's see, Bronzong is still on green side. Bronzong resists Rock, so will only take 1/16 of its health as damage from Stealth Rock. Torterra resists it, and so does Flygon. So all 3 remaining Pokemon on green side will take 1/16 of their max health as damage when they're sent in, assuming Stealth Rock's still on the field at the time. Ooh. That's big. Over half damage is big with any attack. And there's residual damage coming from Magma Storm as well. A break with Entry hazards are somewhat useful in the tournament. Latios is dead. Wait, did Latios have any damage on it? Was that a one-shot from full health? I don't remember. If it had any damage, it was very few. Very little bit of damage. But they got him back with, I think it was a crit kill as well. After that Rock Throw crit, which may have mattered. Because I know Rock Throw was 4 times super effective against Yanmega, but still. It's just Rock Throw, 50 power. Actually, that puts the lead on green side. 5-4. And Snack is asleep, so Snack may wake up, because we've seen a lot of early wake-ups, early snapping out of confusion in this tournament. Hula Girl's already out of the confusion, and with Latios gone, the Magma Storm residual damage doesn't apply to Gracidia. Natural Gift, which actually works because the Leper Berry is attached, however it does get rid of the Leper Berry. So if Shaman stays on the field a lot, not gonna work for it. Snack does wake up early. Frenzy Plant. Well, it's gonna be in a pure grass type anyway, but it's another crit kill! This is a 3rd out of 4 crit kills! And again, I think it probably mattered. What is this? Akko, you're gonna do another one of those matches that's gonna be a highlight. Just because of the crazy things. Like, your first round 1 match was just crazy all on its own, and it's very hard to beat that as a highlight, but... the crit kill of the match so far, I think only Latias didn't go down to it. I think it was a normal bounce. 4-4 score.
Still have a chance to win this. Who's going to take the glory?
Rayquaza has to skip a turn. Let's see what Gracidia can do. Shockwave, a little bit of damage on Snack. Snack more offensively oriented. Uray being the more defensive Pokemon. So it makes sense to go for Rayquaza. Luster Purge, Latios' move that was just in that spot. It's another crit kill! What the heck? 4 out of 5. Akko has got 3 KOs on green and all 3 of the crit kills. And I think it still mattered. I think that would have been a near KO, but it wouldn't have been a KO. So what's going on? Let's see, the natural gift from Shaman would have been a 60 base power fighting move. Luster is Dragon type, yeah, so that is... No, Luster Purge is Psychic. Luster Purge is Psychic, so that's not stabbed. Luster Purge and Mist Ball, Latios and Latios' moves are 70 power Psychic moves. Not often seen in a competitive Latios and Latios because they can just both learn Psychic, or in later generations Psy Shock, which is still stronger. Alright, Flygon comes in. Let's see what its first move is. Silver Wind. Interesting move considering, like, if Flygon would probably be one of those Pokemon that if a 3rd type can be on Pokemon, Flygon has a good chance of gaining the Bug type. Silver Wind fits it. Didn't get the 10% boost. It gets hit back hard with a Dark Pulse from Rayquaza. Octazooka, normal effective. Big damage this turn on Flygon. Green not happy with that. Was in the lead. And now is behind after 2 crit kills in a row. Swagger, that can be big if Giratina hits itself. Because this does mean it doubles its own attack, which means physical attacks will do more damage to Flygon, Bronzong, and the Torterra that may eventually come out. But if it hits itself, it'll deal double damage to itself, because hitting yourself Confusion, I believe, is a 40 base power typeless physical move. So if you have high physical attack, you'll deal yourself more Confusion damage. Fire Fang, bit of damage to Giratina. Let's see if a burn can happen.
Solid hit, but this is not a favorable matchup.
Gonna go for Giratina now because in a sense it may be more dangerous with that double attack now, but Snack already has more power. Drain Punch, 60 power in this generation.
Nicely done.
So that ensures Flygon survives, but it does mean Rayquaza heals. Akko and Green will be the first 2 players. Meanwhile, Giratina flinches from Fire Fang. Aqua and Green will be the first players to have completed their group stage, which means they will, but whoever wins it will be the 4th player to be certain to make it through the next round. And the first one to do that to get that certainty in 3 matches as opposed to 2. Stockpile increases defenses, but unless they get rest or recover, it's not going to be useful considering it's well into red health. Uray was avenging the Lati twins with their signature move. With Latios' signature move, anyway. We haven't seen Latios' signature move, which is Mist Ball. Giratina gets to attack. Does it get a physical move to make use of that attack boost? It does, and it's a certain hit, Aerial Ace. I'm somehow surprised that wasn't a critical hit. Aqua started with a lead. Green took it over. But then with multiple crit kills and this Aerial Ace, it's 4-2 Aqua. Green will be on their final 2 Pokemon at the end of this turn. Psycho Cut, that is Stab.
A harsh battle is taking place.
Oh wait, wasn't there, didn't Bell put up like Lucky Chance or something like that 2 turns ago, which ensures no crits? Otherwise that might have been a crit. Who knows? Yeah, final 2 Pokemon, and Aku in chat saying 4-0. Well yeah, you lost 1-0 in round 1. A lot of that was due to Ice Ball. And a bit due to Imprison, I believe it was. No, Imprison I think came into play in second match in Group B. Which, by the way, after tonight, as the day I'm streaming this, not when this hits YouTube, the 4th match of the tournament, which is Van Grants versus Rens, is scheduled to go live as a YouTube premiere tonight at 11 GMT plus 2. That's 11 my time. That's in 4 hours from now. So in 4 hours from now, we'll see. We'll be able to watch on YouTube that match be played out. And I watched a decent bit of it while editing. That was a fun match. Metronome Rayquaza. Any big damage here could decide a Signal Beam. That's normal effective on that. Would have been super effective on Torterra. Any big damage can decide it. Green needs some good KOs. They need Lunar Dance on the opponent. Knockoff. Not a lot of damage, but it does lose Bronzong the Leper Berry. So if they run out of power points, that's going to be a big struggle, literally. Torterra gets rollout. It's not Ice Ball, and it wasn't on Rayquaza, and it would have been super effective, but that could be really good. Because as long as Torterra keeps hitting, that does keep doubling in power, and it ensures it keeps using rollout. And not something else. Knockoff is super effective starting Generation 6. Before Generation 6, Steel type resisted Dark and Ghost, which is why it's normal effective here. But Generation 6, which made Steel even stronger with it being good against Fairy and resisting Fairy, they made Steel a bit less strong by removing its resistance to Ghost and Dark. So from that point onwards, things like Bronzong and Metagross, who are part Steel, are weak to like Shadow Ball and Crunch because their Psychic is weak to it. Let's see how quickly Torterra can use that rollout to hit the Giratina hard and take it out, because it'll want to use that power of rollout to hit the others, but Rayquaza stops it. In later generation, I think that's Gen 6 and later as well, Sleep Powder doesn't, the powder moves don't work on grass types. And there's no Sleep Claws! Sleep Powder and Grass Whistle, the 2 sleep moves that can miss. Spore won't miss, but Sleep Powder, Grass Whistle, both are asleep. Well, there goes that rollout. Really not looking good for Green right now. Is this going to be obliteration? Is Akko showing what they can do after losing in the first match, just 4-0, 4-0 in both round 2 and round 3? Uray. Barriers, using this time to set up defenses.
Its defense rose. Torterra still can't move. Its special attack rose. Giratina keeps gaining stats.
Wow. Giratina really being the defensive Pokemon here. And remember, it does still have that 2 stages of attack increase as well from Swagger. So that's 3 stages of defense, 1 in special defense and 2 in attack. Snack increase some stats. Special attack indeed, doubled special attack. So 1 Ice Beam kills Torterra. Luster purses Latios' move again, and that's from doubled attack. Double special attack, I mean. But this is 4 times resisted by Bronzong, so it survives. Special defense does drop. More stat increases. Yep, special attack as well.
Special attack rose.
First you have the crit kills, now we have the Giratina that has stat increases in both defenses and both offenses. Watch Giratina use agility next. Or Dragon Dance, or anything that ups its speed. Quick attack. Well, for how bad the situation looks for green, they can be happy they're only attacking with 1 of them and they're resisted hits. They really are afraid of Giratina now, though. Egg Bomb, nope, no agility. Crit kill, there we go. 4v1 against a sleeping Torterra. Hey, Chonotster, welcome to the stream, good to see you. This is a neat Metronome. It's a big Metronome tournament, 16 players. The team is 6, all only using Metronomes. See some really crazy things. I got my butt kicked in a Metronome many years ago. Well, Akko here, who's on the left side with the Legendary Dragons, got their, well, I wouldn't say got their butt kicked, but they lost 1-0 in the first round. But then came back winning 4-0 in round 2, and if they KO this Torterra without losing any of their own Pokemon, they win 4-0 again in round 3, and they'll make it through to the next round of the tournament. Here comes Fling with Leopard Berry. That won't be a big one because it's a standard berry. There's like 5 out of 7 kills that were crits. But possibly. Yeah, the Latios was a normal bounce, and then the Flygon was an aerial ace. That wasn't a crit. The rest still was a crit, yeah.
A beautiful attack.
I don't think there was a focus energy or anything that increased crit chance. And of course it gets paralyzed as well, just to add salt to the wounds. What can Tree do to win this match? Well, increase its health. It can do that. That's a good move.
Well, both corners still have a chance to win this.
But it's going to need to keep going through protect and hit to really do change things.
Rayquaza starts to attack. Multiple hits. It keeps dealing damage.
What are you referring to, Akko? None of the power points have run out yet. Like, if anything, Torterra's just increased because he got flung the Leopard Berry from Rayquaza. Speaking of power points, Rayquaza might be near. Yes, there's Milk. That cost 1 Metronome power point. Shockwave doesn't work because it's a ground type. Poison Gas doesn't work because it's paralyzed. It's looking really bad for green, but the chances still exist as long as that Torterra hasn't fainted. Sand Attack's probably not what you want though, but I guess those boosted stats for Giratina. Double attack, 1.5 times special attack.
Well, both corners still have a chance to win this.
That miss may come in clutch. Camouflage from a dragon flying type to pure normal. Worry Seed changing Torterra's ability from overgrowth to insomnia, so it can't sleep, which, considering it's paralyzed, doesn't matter. Only if it gets hit by smelling salt is it going to heal it. Or I guess there's something else, another move that might do it, but like aromatherapy and heal bell. That was a critical hit, but it doesn't deal much damage. Snack, meanwhile, only having 2 power points left for Metronome, and it already flung its Leopard Berry away, so Snack might get to struggling pretty soon. which does deal damage to Torterra, but that might be what Torterra needs. So Torterra probably wants to focus on damaging Giratina, because Giratina still has Leopard Berry. Missed from Snack. At least that's not the Haze, which would have gotten rid of even Giratina's stats. Stat increases. Stun Spore, it doesn't work. Torterra and Green are happy with this. They're not being damaged. Attract doesn't work. They don't have genders. Not in this game.
Neither corner has made a decisive attack yet. Their concentration is certainly being tested.
So it's just next turn again. Nothing much happened last turn. Super Fang from full health. That's big damage. Whoa, Rayquaza with the big spin. Oh, near full health, but still. Almost half max health. That's a big hit. Oh, its own signature move. Wait, what? Did it glitch the... Did the animation just glitch? I was gonna say, it doesn't have a power herb, but it actually did the attacking animation almost instantly. Huh? Did we find a glitch?
It was poison.
Did we just find a Battle Revolution glitch?
This is getting dangerous. Rayquaza seems to be in pain. This could get dangerous.
I wonder what's gonna happen on Uray's turn now. I hope it's actually still using... No, it's Shadow... It wasn't disappeared. It was on the ground because of the previous animation. But I couldn't select a move for it. Like, look, Giratina's right there. Huh? I've never seen this. Is it because it was called via Metronome? Although other Pokemon have used Shadow Force, but not Giratina. Now, Giratina has a special animation, I guess, for Shadow Force because it's a signature move? Maybe? Well, I think it's just a slowed down version of its aerial move anyway. Huh, let's find out. Snake goes first with Struggle, deals some damage. And then goes down. It's a Struggle recoil, so it's not a 4-0 win, which we've had 2 of, I think? Only 1. No, only 1 4-0 this tournament so far. Alco versus Alk's Jeff. Uray does come in with Shadow Force, but that was a very interesting visual glitch. That animation playing too early.
Complete destruction by Shadow Force.
Indeed, complete destruction by Shadow Force.
The second hit and goes down.
Akko wins it. Congratulations, Akko.
Battle has ended.
You move on
Has won the game.
to stage 2 of the tournament. And that match with the 5 extra seconds that I added, actually, I think I said 3. I'll do it in between. 25-23, length of the match. No, Random and Auka aren't next because Auka isn't in Group A. It's Auka's GF versus Random. Auka's in the 4th match.